Need a little music in the background. There we go. What's going on? We back. We had some great interviews last night. Wes Pennington, Stanley Dunbar. We didn't get a chance to chop it up with Emerson Kilgore, but I'm sure we will, man. A lot of good games today were going on. Classical St. Ray's, EWG, North Providence. This was a big game. I said in the beginning of the season there was going to be a lot of excitement in Division 4, and it definitely is. The PONAGANSET Whitfield game last night was definitely good, but shout out to Mark Wright, Coldwell Bankers, Coastal Home, looking to buy a house. Definitely give Mark a call. Big ups to the Citrus Providence football community. If you're looking to get recruited, definitely check out R&R Elite Recruits. Ronnie Roberts, claim your 7-day trial today. But we're going to bring Coach Fortin up in the building, man, getting his big win today. Tough season, Coach, the way it all went together. But congratulations today.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. It was a wet game.
It was a wet game. Okay. I seen the weather all week, and I was thinking our team's thinking strategy. Was
Yeah.
you doing anything different, or was you preparing for the weather?
Well, what we did is we prepared to see if it was all week, whether we're going to play in the rain, whether we're going to miss the rain. So when it started coming down, we were well prepared, and things just didn't go our way. It happens when the rain comes down like that. North Providence did execute very well. We executed, and just like anything else, you had to prepare for the weather as well, especially in New England, especially at the end of October, beginning of November. But we executed enough to come up with the victory.
People were updating me, and it was like, you would get ahead, and then North Providence would do something to just pull their way back in it. They threatened, get down to whatever inside the 20, and then it was just kind of like that for most of the game.
Yeah, our defense, they stepped up. We had players in the game that never played. We have some injuries, and I'm excited that some of these kids really stepped up. They executed, and I couldn't be happier. So at the end of the play, it was the defense that came up with a big stop, and we pulled out a 13-7 victory.
I'm looking at the board right now, and it looks like you got enough winning percentage to grab that number 6 spot. Next week, does that game? I mean, every game matters, but does that game matter as far as you being eliminated?
No, we clinched today. So now next week is seeding, depending on who wins above us. So we have Hope High School. I'm sure they're going to come out swinging. They're having a tough season. I think they're young too. So I think a lot of our younger guys are going to play, get some varsity experience. All our players who are hurt, we're probably going to rest them. If they can go for a little while, we'll let them go. But other than that, we're going to rest them and get ready for the playoffs.
At what point do you decide when you really stop putting your younger guys in as the season's coming to an end? Is it grind until you're either in or out and then figure it out, or do you progressively stop putting your younger guys in to get them ready for the following season?
Well, we have a rule: if we're up big or down big, our younger kids get in. So they get in throughout the season. They were able to get into some of the games. Some injuries, that we had this year. So some of the younger kids had to step up and play the game. Today, they had to step up and get into the game as well. And that's how we do it. Every coach does different things. We don't have a big roster. So when someone goes down, it does affect us. But that's why we practice with them. We don't practice separately. We have to put everything together. It's the same playbook. It's the same grind and practice. So when they get into the game, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, these last couple of weeks, seeding, especially the last 2 weeks, seeding moved around crazy in many divisions. Tolman ends up playing very good the last 2 weeks. They snatch a playoff spot. They beat Rogers last week, Mount Hope this week. But some teams are just coming out of the woodwork. PCD moved up the rankings, pretty far.
Yeah, they came in strong for the past couple of weeks, and they made their statement. We had a statement win this week. We had to. We had to come in. We had to get this win. We just grinded. We were down 7-0, and things just working out right. We made our second half adjustments, and we scored 13 unanswered. And again, we made some mistakes. We're gonna have to learn from the mistakes. We executed, and we'll just have to move forward. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna embrace this playoff win. EWG hasn't gone back to back playoff appearances in over 10 years. So I'm gonna have this team be excited about it, celebrate it, embrace it, and then Monday we're on to hope.
I mean, your third year in, your first year, you was one play from the playoffs. Second year, you make the playoffs. You change the environment up at EWG. We talked about that details over through some back podcasts. The energy must be pretty. The energy level must be raising the bar at EWG.
Yeah, the players are out there having a great time. They're executing. And, it's a new environment here. But when I got here, it wasn't a lot about football. Now the football culture is growing. I got a really good, young coaching staff. I got a couple of guys that have been with me for a couple of years. So we're together. We know what each other, we know what we want to do. And it's just coming together and putting it on the practice field and the kids buying in. And, like I told the kids today, the guys that were here last year know how to win. They know how to win that game to get into the playoffs. The guys who are new, today they're going to learn what it takes to win a playoff game. And today they gained a lot of experience.
Yeah, because at a certain part, a lot of teams, you win or turn in your football equipment at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if we lost, I mean, we may be out. I don't know what the whole entire thing was. I just concentrated on just winning, and that was our main goal. I didn't want to fall back in anything. I fall forward. So we had North Providence. It was a tough competition for us, but we came out with the victory.
And Situate gets the victory, so congratulations to them. Shea beats Woonsocket. So just some scores 20-14. Let's see. East Providence beats Cranston West. Westerly over West Warwick. Tolman over Mount Hope, they needed that win. It just surprised me, not that Tolman isn't that good, or it's just they haven't been able to get the job totally done this season. But Tolman, I don't think they've been in the playoffs for a couple of years now, Coach.
Yeah. I think like 4 years. I don't know. I'm not too sure. But
So
congratulations to them.
yeah, definitely. And so right now, if you're a 6, you who do you play in the first round? What number?
What was that? What?
Who do you play in the first round
I
of the
don't know.
playoffs?
Next week is still seeding. It could be
Let me
North
see.
Providence again. It could be PCD. It depending on who wins.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So
right now, right now it's PONAGANSET has.
You would play the 3. You would end up
Yeah.
playing that's what I was wondering. What seed, not what team? Because I know
we'll play the third seed.
you play the 3, and then you'll end up playing the winner of. You'll end up playing the winner of the Smithfield game because they get a bye. So you'll end up playing Smithfield if you advance past that. Yeah. So it goes the 3 will play the 6, and the winner of that.
I don't know if Smithfield gets the second seed. They have to play PCD. So PCD could be the second. Smithfield could drop to the 4th. It could be the 3rd. So next week is going to be a real big game.
Can PCD take the second seed? Smithfield is not they're not nullified at that spot?
Daddy.
Wait, Mikhail.
You pop it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose it.
All right, Coach. Thank you. I really appreciate it. We'll definitely talk soon.
All right, I appreciate everything you do. Thanks, Mike.
All right, Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Congratulations, Scarlet Knights. Coach Fortin, EWG, got that playoff spot. They said there's a chance that Smithfield could drop down to a 3 seed. We'll definitely have to take a look at that for sure. Give me 1 second and I'll actually pull it up. But we'll be right back. Thank you, everybody, for supporting. If you're looking to get recruited, go check out R&R Elite Recruits. R&R Elite Recruits.com. If you're looking to buy a house, big supporter of youth football. A presidential award winner, Mark Ray, 401-787-5203. Definitely support people that support youth football. And a big shout out to the sponsor by Situate Spartans Football Community. Thank you very much. And check out our other podcast, Coach Dunbar on the show last night after his team securing the number 3 seed. It looks like they'll be playing Barrington at this point, the way it looks right now. So definitely a lot of things going on, but we're gonna be right back and we're gonna talk about all of that in this.
You nervous with butterflies in your stomach? Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick.